Hi, today we're going to be talking about the Unit 30 speaking test. And so when I pull this up, I see that there are several things that we need to be doing. And what I think would be good is if you went through what you're supposed to say and maybe wrote it out first, and then you're ready to just record your answer when the time comes. And also maybe even practice it with somebody at your house. If there's nobody at your house to practice with your dog or your cat. Do something silly. Sometimes it just helps to say it out loud. So it looks like one of the first things that we want to do is make an appropriate greeting and introduction, explain the situation, describe the symptoms, request to be called back by the doctor, and a phone number that the doctor needs to call you back. So let's see what the prompt is going to be. It says, since your sister is not feeling well and your parents are not home, you are calling the doctor. The line was busy, so you are leaving a message. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is do a greeting. So that could be hola, it could be buenos dias. So I'm going to write buenos dias. Okay, and then it says explain the situation. Okay, so what I'm going to say is usually when I call the doctor, I say what my name is. Me llamo Señora Brown, and I will just put dot there. You can say your name. And then I'm going straight from our vocabulary list. Necesito una cita para mi hermana. So I need an appointment for my sister. Okay, so those are the first two bullet points. Now we need to describe her symptoms. So ella, and again I'm looking off of the vocabulary list, but this time I'm going to conjugate my verbs, so make sure you do that. Ella se enferma, she is sick. I'm going to say that she has a fever, tiene fiebre, and her head hurts. Le duele la cabeza. Okay, you don't have to say three things, you could just say a couple of things, and there are other choices also on the vocabulary list. And then it says request to be called back by the doctor. So this would be a great way to throw in a command. So we want to say, please call me back. Por favor, llámame. So please call me, and I'm going to put pronto. I'm going to say soon. Please call me soon. So that takes care of that. And then our phone number. Mi número es, and your number can be anything you want. So I'm going to say mi número es 1-23-45 y 67. So when I go to make my recording, after I have written out on paper what I want to say, this is how it's going to sound. Buenos días, me llamo Señora Brown y necesito una cita para mi hermana. Ella se enferma, tiene fiebre y le duele la cabeza. Por favor, llámame pronto. Mi número es 1-23-45 y 67. And then I might even say muchas gracias at the end. So hopefully that will help you out to kind of know what to say. Remember that when you're talking about your sister, conjugate those verbs in the he, she form. Look up those endings, and hopefully this will help you out on your speaking test this week. Thanks for listening.